I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you to SIBM Pune. How do you feel to interact with the young minds here in our campus?
Very uplifting, and it's always good to meet a young generation, but this was exceptionally bright. I thought they were very curious, and honestly the questions were very sharp. So I go back actually with a lot of pondering to do on my way back to Mumbai. Very good conversation.
Sir, in an article written by you for People Matters, you wrote about how leaders must work and be more cognizant of their preferred side of leadership and its implications. What would you describe your leadership side as?
So for me, a lot of it has been about trust, about communicate, and about authenticity. I think I have realized that you're as good as your team, and I realized it fairly early. So I think a lot of it has been about building the finest team that you can put together. So my bar is high. But once you've got the best people to work for you, it's also about trusting them. Even if they sometimes falter, even if they sometimes make mistakes. And it's all about communicating real time. Good, not so good. But complimenting people makes a huge difference, so that if you do the odd reprimand, there's a cachet of goodwill that is always there. And I think all of this really builds credibility of leadership. But that's really what it is. It's not so complex, but it's all about practicing what one believes in.
So the industry speaks of humility as one of your most defining traits. How does one accomplish what you have while having its feet planted on the ground?
See, humility comes from the reality that forget what the world will think of you. You should be honest with what you are. It is I, for one, don't think I'm God's gift to mankind. There are many more people who are better than me, brighter than me, smarter than me. I just seem to have had some good luck, some good people to work with, some good situations and opportunities to leverage. And maybe I've done that well now. I think what is also important with humility is that if you spread your goodwill, if you spread your appreciation to the people who actually helped you deliver that outcome, I think by default you will be grounded. And I think God has kept me sane that way. And in a lighter vein, humility is have someone who will keep you grounded all the time. So for me, for example, my wife keeps me grounded all the time. She can't fly, right? So it's always good to be anchored, but essentially, the more you spread recognition, goodwill, affection, support, by default you will stay grounded.
So with companies trying to boost gender diversity in the workplace, India still lacks its efforts to improve on its LGBT diversity. So what do you think should be the steps that companies should employ to improve on that parameter?
See, this is a big question, and I think we've spent far more time and money on running conferences than on doing things. It's about doing things in even small bit sizes. So let me caveat my answer by saying that ultimately today it's all about talent. It is not about LGBT, it's not about gender, it's not about quotas, it's not about reservation. It's about talent. And as long as we can be honest with the definition of talent, we will do what is right, without bias, without discrimination. And I think this philosophically has to be talked about within companies, practiced and demonstrated by leadership teams. You don't need affirmative action necessarily for this. In my own experience, in my own teams, in company after company, I've had people who've come in with very different backgrounds, education, even their physical abilities and disabilities. And we've not talked about many of their orientations, but who knows, ignorant of orientations. To me, it is all about making sure that you do the right thing. And the right thing is, are you always being honest with your definition of talent? If you are, none of these issues of LGBT, which is more an act of negative discrimination than the need for positive discrimination, the answers will automatically.
That was wonderful. And so SIBM Pune believes in nurturing future leaders of India Incorporation. So if you could sum up your years of leadership experience as advice to students, what would it be?
I think it is very important for young students to demonstrate passion and enthusiasm, because everything else can be taught. but passion is very difficult to be taught. Either you're born with it or it is self-learned. Similar with energy, similar with enthusiasm. I also think that young leaders of tomorrow should have a point of view. They should not just be doing what is told to them. They should be challengers, they should be questioners, they should be curiosity. Somewhere they must be disruptive in their thinking. I think if you're able to package all of this together with the one awareness that it is all to do this with a lot more of empathy, a lot more of social sensitivity, a lot more of inclusion, rather than just the power of a strong left brain, they will be effective leaders. And as I've always maintained, the softer aspects of leadership are the more difficult aspects of leadership. So while the brain and the logic and the knowledge will always be there, the challenge will be, are you going to be also emotionally self-aware and emotionally intelligent to be able to influence people beyond those who just report to you? And that is going to be authentic leadership.
So it was our honor to host you on our campus, and it was lovely chatting with you.
Same here. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.